Hello, guys. Deadly Horror here, and I don't know if this mic's working correctly or not because I've never used it to broadcast before, apparently, because I just set it up. But I just wanted to say some viewer stories. If you have any stories or anything that you would like, I don't know if this mic's working correctly or not because I've never used it to broadcast before, apparently. Okay, it seems to be working fine. I just checked it out on there. But you have any stories, even if you're there? I don't even know if you're there yet, but um, who's here? If anyone? I'm sorry, I'm very tired today, and
Why are you quiet?
well, I'm using my other microphone. I'm
Okay.
not using the internal. I'm using my other microphone. The XLR.
I wish I had my XLR with me.
Yeah. I was going to do some viewer stories today if I can get some people on here. Like nothing really big today, but I just feel like I could have a big topic today to people to come on and share some stories.
Yeah. I figured out how to be able to have both of my accounts open at the same time. Just have them on different browsers. I'm so happy.
Hey, I have a question, Rainer. Do you know Lenny's Limbo?
Yeah.
I'm talking to him. I'm gonna try to help out his channel,
Mm.
and I'm thinking about helping him out.
Okay.
If there's any new narrators, I'm trying to. If you didn't know, I'm trying to help everyone out that I can. Like
You want
I'm
me to
gonna.
get you in touch with them?
I'm already in touch with him.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, him and I were actually just talking on Twitter right now.
Oh, that's what me and him's doing right now,
Yeah.
and I'm looking to help him out. So, and also Daughter of Remus, I'm wanting to help out. She's a great narrator.
I'm gonna go and make some pizza. I don't know if I should keep my mic on or not.
You can if you want. I mean, it's
I
up to
mean, I'm
you.
just
If
gonna
there's,
end up carrying my laptop with me probably.
why do I already have 3 dislikes?
I don't know. Phantom of Darkness, he was hosting a
Had
live
6.
stream and he ended up getting six almost immediately.
I have another one.
I think it's a group of people that know like certain members of the horror community and are just going around spamming dislikes.
6.
Yep,
There's not.
it's the same group of trolls.
There's not. There's only one viewer even watching, and I'm pretty sure that's myself.
And then I'm pretty sure that's bots. That's hilarious though, dude.
Um. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm even not botting or anything. You still there?
Yeah.
Uh, arguments in my house. Oh, there's one locked. Thank God, I got one thing locked. But that don't matter right now. I just want to get some viewer stories in here. Hopefully, like the title says. Hopefully. And so yeah. Well, I'll just start off by saying that I have a few, and I'll probably narrate them out here for you guys. Um, that okay, probably first one starts out when I was around 6 years old. I was by the window I'm by right now, and something knocked on it, and I just got here a few months ago, but I was checking out with my sister that used to live in this room before I moved in, and she told me that she also heard knocks from that window unexplained. And then actually one time she actually went to go look, and then no one was there. Um, Next one probably when I was right after my sister moved into her apartment, and she had a spirit living in the attic, and I was in there, not in the attic, but in the top floor, and I was up there one day, and I just felt this presence. Then next, it was when I was 10 again. I was actually in my room, the bedroom I'm in right now, and I ended up looking out at my door around 3 o'clock in the morning. I ended up seeing right, a spirit in my doorway, and it was kind of creepy. I mean, I didn't know what was going on, so I wasn't really scared at the moment. And I always wanted to see a spirit, and ended up dead. Um, let's see, what was the next? The next one. Hello, random name. I'm sorry, I'm not getting to you all. Hello, Miss Craft Geek. I'm sorry, I'm not getting to you all. I'm just really getting into this because I, this is some of the stuff I've just wanted to tell you all and get off my chest because I don't think you've all seen the video that I posted about my stories.
Mm. Hey, Dudley,
Yeah,
are you okay?
yeah, I'm fine.
Oh man, cool. Man,
Who's morbid? What?
I think it's cool that I now have an account just for my music.
I'm sorry, I'm just looking through something. Somebody recommended me a video. I just found that weird. I don't even know who this is. Morbid Minds? Why is my notification going off like crazy? I don't get it. Sorry, I'm getting off topic, but let's see here. Another story. What's my other story? Oh, this was a few. Let's see. Oh, I remembered another one when I was 6. I tried forgetting this one, but it's not going to happen because I keep having this nightmare. Um, I was in a dream and it was lucid. I really couldn't control it, but I could feel it and everything. And it was just very weird that I could feel everything weird. But I was walking through my hallway and I just remember touching the walls, how cold it was. I went in to wake my dad in the living room, and me and him just started talking. And then all of a sudden, I remember the door being opened, and that same spirit that I saw when I was 10. But this happened when I was 6, but that's when I remembered. It was a few months ago when I had the nightmare again. But it was so weird to have that nightmare again a few months ago. But finished the nightmare off, it opened the door, and I don't, I just can't. I just don't remember anything after that because I'd always wake up. Um, what's the next? Oh, the next one probably be, I don't know, the worst maybe. I don't know. Um, but I'm trying to remember here. I'm sorry if I'm keep on going and stuff. It's just stuff I try to forget. But I remember a few weeks ago, I got scratched badly, and it was so weird that it scratched me like that because it was almost in the shape of a star. even though the pentagram means something completely different. It means protection and not what people think. Um, I got one about my grandma. My grandma was is a medium, and I was talking to her over Facebook, and there was a girl that went missing in Tennessee. She ended up getting inducted. Well, she had this premonition, and it was weird. No, I'm not celestial. It's just pretty far away. Hope this is better. And oh god. But but hello, Lenny. Hello, Celestial. Hello, Sydney. But oh god, she was saying about she woke up in this warehouse. There was a poster of the girl on the wall. She didn't know who the person was, and she ended up saying, "Who is that?" She's um, she said there was a guy standing there. And he said, "I don't know." He ended up kidnapping her in the premonition. Oh my god, God, I can't say anymore. Premonition, and it was weird because she ended up when they tied her upside down, and she ended up breaking free. She went into a field, and she just saw these Amish-looking people standing in a circle holding hands. It was one of the weirdest things I've been told. And this next one is what my father told me about when he was about 3. It was so vivid that he still remembers it to this day. Um, I was talking to him, and he told me when he was little, he went to go get a sippy cup out of his crib, and he looked in the window. The window appeared. He said it was the face of Jesus Christ, but I'm like, I'm sorry, but I don't think it could be. And it was just really weird for him to say that to me, but I just found it weird that a face would just appear, and it said it scared him half to death that he ended up remembering it to this day. Um, but I've had premonitions, all that. I had one where my sister ended up having a miscarriage. It was where death means life, premonition, and that happened. She ended up giving birth to the child the next day because she was already having troubles with it, and it died. It wasn't fully developed, so we couldn't say much about it. And yeah, hello, Emil. Hello, Vinny. If you're just joining in, if you have any paranormal stories, I'll gladly bring you in. So don't be scared to put in the chat to talk to me. If you want, I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to. Let's see. I don't have any other. Wait, I have a few more. My nephew and my sister was up in their house one day. My nephew being about 3 years old. She was painting his playroom and ended up getting she was hearing someone walk up and down the steps through and then running through the hall. Well, this was no, not the steps. That's a different one. But running through the hall. It was so loud, my nephew even crawled through there to see who it was. And they looked. My sister ended up picking up my nephew and running out of the house. Next, my sister and my nephew was in the playroom again the next day painting it. And fucking chill. Ended up they were there, and then they thought they heard a truck pull up, which was my nephew's father. And he thought that was him, and he looked down the steps and said, "Dad." No one answered. And my sister was like, "That's weird for him not to answer his own son." Because that man, that my nephew, was a nice man. He was great. Well, he ended up, and then, because he stayed home at his mother's house that night, because he was worked the night shift out of prison. So, and then they went there. They slept together the whole night. All right, random. The next one is a little weird, but it frightens me. Well, you know how some childs are. Well, my sister was watching my nephew and getting this, and he was asleep. He ended up waking up. This is one of the ones that scares me the most. And he woke up crying, and he seen the spirit behind my sister. She looked behind and didn't see it. It scares me because I know what these spirits can do to people, and I'm scared for my nephew because I don't want him to go through what I've been through. Um, I got another one. Some of these are almost all at my sister's house, but Thanksgiving Day, we had it at my sister's house. Not this Thanksgiving; it was 2 years ago. And I went outside, which where I usually stay because it was a little bit warmer than it is this Thanksgiving. I ended up staying outside and talking to my other cousin. We ended up seeing a face in the study window. It was horrific seeing that, not knowing what the hell to do. And it was just staring at us, a white face, just staring at us and staring at us. Um, there's another one at my sister's house when she had her friend move in for a little bit until she had a place to go. At night, they'd hear this person. It wasn't a person. They'd even look down, banging at their garage door. This happened so many times that they had called the police so many times. Then one that really scares me. Last year, carbon monoxide it smelled like there was in the air at my nephew's playroom. And it was weird because they even put a gas detector in there and it would feel like it get hot. Like some entity was in there making the room warmer on them. And the fire department ended up coming. They ended up checking the room. The detector they have in there, the gas the gas thing, changing atmospheric pressure and stuff, whatever a gauge, some kind of gauge. I'm just going to put it like that. And it was weird because it's never went off since then. They've never had any gas leak. They don't even have gas at that house, I don't think, unless it goes to the stove. This house has probably been there for 100 years, and the newest addition was there since 2000. And the creepy occurrences that I'll have another one that I'm sorry I keep on saying that really scares me, but this one really does. It was the time I actually felt evil entity into my room. Right after I had sleep paralysis. I remember this exactly, but I was laying in my bed. I just remember getting smacked in the face by a bunch of things, and I couldn't move. I ended up looking around. I just couldn't do nothing. I just felt it. I just kept on swerving my head back and forth. Then I fell asleep. Oh God, I forgot it. Shit. Oh. Then I tried going to sleep. Sorry, I forgot it there for a little bit, but then I fell asleep. I ended up getting my ears closed off every time I try to fall asleep. Then this is what would end up happening. I'd end up feeling this dark entity every time it would happen, getting stronger and stronger every time I would try to go to sleep. I stayed up for an hour, sleep deprived, 12 o'clock at night to 1 o'clock, talking to a friend over what happened. I mean, I don't usually go to the prayer, but I ended up praying and just making sure, because there's most likely something out there that, that's over everything. And it's kind of weird having all these experiences in my family, and some of them just really creep the hell out of me. I needed to share some of these to get off my chest. So, yeah, my experiences in a nutshell. Okay, you can go ahead and share it, Lenny, if you want.
Well, I had a really irritating call.
With who?
My father. We were discussing just regular stuff, and then towards the end, I found out that one of his family friends, one of my family friends, like friends of family, and then family were friend of family. He was arrested recently.
He was arrested because of you?
No, he was arrested on counts of child pornography.
Ew.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna mute my mic again because I am gonna go and do that
Disgusting.
pizza. I mean, make the pizza. God damn it! I'm gonna make the pizza. I'll be right back.
Okay. Lenny, do you want to come call with me? And I might be posting the link to the chat if anyone wants to come on. Uh, um, but I just wanted to tell you all that any people that tries to get into the stream that I don't allow, I will kick. But if you have a story to, oh, all right, you can just share it in this chat, and I'll go over it if you want me to, and I'll narrate it and tell you what's going on. Um, if you want to go ahead and put it into the chat, and I will. But I also was going through a lot of channels of narrators, and I found a few good ones, and I found a few that could have been very good narrators. All right, Lenny, and they were just their channels were dying, and it was so sad. I was like, you could have been like creepy Rasta. Could have been a very good narrator. He was a very good narrator. And I wish he was just still here to enjoy his content. And I don't know where he went. There's just a dead channel, but he was a very good narrator. I found another one that started 3 months ago and posted one video and then just vanished and didn't have a Twitter. So I want to get in contact with a few of these dead channels just to talk to and see like why they quit. Because I would gladly help them. But I'm gonna see. Lenny sent me his thing here, and I want to check what I can't really say if I've I can't really say if I really live in a haunted house or not, but there's some weird stuff going on here. I see things and hear weird noises sometimes, but just yesterday, I was walking past the stairs and saw children's feet, and in that moment, I did not think much of it because there are children in the house, but I knew that I had to put some socks on the child. So I went back upstairs, and there was none of them, no one, and the child was in the kitchen. Well, what I know about this, was it black-eyed children, or did you see their face at all? And the children are a common thing to see in actually spirits because they can't move on because they're not physically, I, I want to say, in peace. They didn't finish what they had here. Usually, if a spirit's trapped here, it's because someone's either making them or they or they're not physically finished what they wanted to finish. And I'm thinking in my mind that I don't know if anyone's died there or someone's come to you, which can happen, or it's just haunting the house by something you brought in that's antiqual or something like that. I mean, it's a very good, but I know what you're talking about here because I used to see little creatures, little mythical creatures on my in the corner of my eye, and all right, Emil, and you just saw the feet. Well, were they? I don't know. That's kind of something to calm down, but because not many spirits are see through. If did you bring anything in here lately that can you know be something spiritual and stuff that is not usually in your house that it didn't start happening until you brought something in. Have you had contact with a Ouija board here recently? Um, Anyone else got any stories while Emil's typing his out? Um, Anyone? Sorry I'm being so quiet. I'm just thinking about a few things. Has it been going on and off since you've been there or here recently? Um, and yeah, I'll be putting up a poll later tomorrow, so I'll probably set it for 5 days. Creepy pasta next week, and then you can go ahead if you want, Celestial. Since we have moved here, was there any owners before you all? If I may ask, Lenny. I mean, I'm trying to get every detail to help you all out, just in case something bad goes down, because I know what it feels like to be scratched. If you could get any information on that, please do. I want to know every little detail about this to help you all out, just in case something goes wrong. But I think they're just there because of change. A lot of spirits will actually go there because of change. It will end up being a lot. I mean, like what was going on in my sister's house, it was change, and that's what triggered the activity. And yeah. Hello, Spooky. All right, thank you, Lenny. Does anyone else have anything? I'm not going to end it until I get a lot more, but oh yeah, man. Good to see you. If it is it's a spirit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's in the chat there.
What's up, dude?
If it is a spirit, is it a good spirit? Well, spirits are basically neutral creatures. They could either be angered by something, or you could be good to them and they won't bother you, or you might see them, but they really won't bother you.
Okay.
And a spirit can be considered by two different reasonings. Spirit being a demonic entity, a poltergeist, or even just a regular old spirit. I mean, there's different kinds of categories of entities that you can actually do or have in your house. And yeah, man said hi, Rainer.
That's awesome.
But I'm gonna say on this one, I think it's a child spirit, so it's gonna be playful, and you're gonna see it a lot. I just suggest, just if it's showing you feet, I'm not really sure, but you might see more of the body, and they might just get used to you and just stay out of your way, because that usually happens, or you'll end up overlooking them, because that's what happens usually a lot. Sorry, I had a little bit of cold where I was at the state championships yesterday. And my throat is stuffed, but it's just basically how you treat a spirit. It'll treat you back. But if it's demonic, it'll treat you bad no matter what. If it's a poltergeist, it's usually connected to a teenager, and then the teenager will end up, if it rages, the teenager is end up in an angered state. It'll be more activity. And yes, I could probably have a top 5 types of spirits and have a lot of information on it. So I'm thinking about it. But yeah. Do you have anything to add, Rainer?
Not really.
I covered everything, didn't I?
Pretty much.
When it comes to paranormal, I know I don't do enough paranormal stories on my channel, but I mean, I know a lot about it because I've actually studied upon theories of theories of theories and theories. And just Emil just sent me a story, so I'm just gonna go ahead and read this out to you all. Backstory: my father died when I was young, and I was living alone. Okay, actual story. I came home after a long day of college, and I fell asleep. I was dreaming about my father in my room, moving pictures of me and him into my living room. I asked him what was he doing, and he just walked out and disappeared. I woke up crying, and all of my pictures of me and my father were missing. I walked into my living room and found all the pictures. Well, well, I'd give you, Emil, that it's really good. It's a really good story, and I think, have you had any encounters after that with the spirit? I mean, also, his random name still here. I need to talk to that person. I don't know who that is. No, no more encounters. Then it was probably just like one time thing that would happen. I think he just needed to. Like, do you, Rainer? I have a question for you. Do you believe in spirit dreams?
What?
You believe in spirit dreams?
Hold up. Mm. Not exactly, but I wouldn't dismiss them.
Well, a spirit. If those who don't know, a spirit dream is those who meet a spirit in the dream, and then it actually happens in real life. Something like a deja vu.
You mean a premonition?
That too, a premonition is something you see in either in the future or that's happened already. It's mostly what most mediums get. It's different from a premonition. It's like, say, an out of body experience, but you're still in your body.
Gotcha.
It's like in Emil's case, Emil was there and saw it happen, but he wasn't really in the room when it happened. If you know what I mean.
hmm I tried to save my aunt from going through with the surgery. My mom saw the same thing coming. We tried to stop her, but she wanted to go through and lose weight. Didn't care about the risk. A blood clot went into her brain, and she was never the same.
Yeah, I know. Well, I actually have one more experience that happened to
As
me.
far as who she was before, she's gone. She doesn't remember anything. At some point, she even forgot her own daughter's name.
I know, Rainer. I I need to. I'll talk to you after the stream about that because I actually have
It's fine. It's
something
it's
similar to
been
that.
it's been years since it happened.
Well, I was getting ready to talk about my grandma,
Mm.
my other one. Um, me. I'm sorry if I actually cried during this because I was close to her. She died about 2 years ago. I went to go get surgery on a mucus seal that busted on my lip, and she died in her sleep that day. Well, that night. That I went in the morning, and she ended up dying of sleep the last night after before my surgery. So the week before, I was I looked at her. She was had dementia, out of her mind. She I looked at her. I almost cried. I told her, I was like, she has 1 week. And then I was like, I was scared to tell my dad how he would react and it was weird because the doctors planned her to live a year longer. And I was like, and I didn't know that. And I told him a week, I didn't tell him, but I was outside on my scooter, I think. And I just looked at her and I said, she's not going to last much longer. And then I was like, she has a week. Just it came off the top of my head. But into the spiritual part, that night, she went to me and a worker that cared for her and just looked at us. I remember it looking through a window and it was snowy outside. Call me whatever you want, call it fake, but it's as real as I remember it. I mean, you don't really remember the dream until someone mentions it. If you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying there, Rainer?
Hmm. Yeah, I understand.
That's how I remember it. I mean, I could go on and on and on about this that's happened to my family and stuff I want to say to them, but I'm trying to get paranormal stuff for that. I'm trying to probably do some paranormal stories here soon and stuff, but sorry, I'm planning a collab with somebody, and that's why I'm being quiet for that at the moment. But astro projection,
Actually,
never do it.
I
Okay,
have a friend.
never do an astro.
No,
Oh,
that's
can I
not
say
true.
this?
I
Well,
want
astro.
to.
Oh, go ahead.
I have a friend of mine. His name is Christian. He is a pagan and practicing astral projector. He is a professional at it. Not. He's not some. Oh well, I just did it once or something. His girlfriend was getting into it last time I talked to him, but he is a professional. You can go down very dark paths when trying to project yourself out of your body.
Yeah, I
But
know that. I mean,
with enough time and practice, as long as you stay within safe distances, you can learn to be able to navigate worlds you never even knew were possible.
exactly. But one one thing, don't ever navigate too far from your body if you do it. Don't never do it when you feel dark entities in your house because they could end up taking possess over your body.
One of them tried to when I accidentally started floating up during astral projection. No,
But
haven't done it since.
my friends, my friends tried doing it and they couldn't do it. They couldn't perfect it. They say do it with the what is it called? The thing that helps you sync notes. Come on, Rainer, help me out here.
Metronome.
Yeah, the metronome. And they said to do it to that. Both of them felt vibrating from their body. Another one heard it from a. Another one heard voices. But another one heard voices, like soft creep child voices. And so, yeah. I hope my quality sounds better. Also, I'm using this microphone. Um, I got any more stories? Has anyone got any more stories, paranormal stories?
I kind of imagine that Mr. Deep Web might have something, but I don't know.
I have a question for him, actually. What's the weirdest thing he's found on the deep web?
That's always asked, dude. You have no idea. I've seen his videos. That is always asked.
The weirdest thing I've ever seen on the deep web? Probably be, I was on Not Evil, the search engine, and I was searching up, I think I was searching up trying to find some Bitcoin in government documents,
I'll be right back, guys.
and I found, and it popped up child porn. I was like, I'm not clicking on that link. I'm just going to go back. And I never went on that. I haven't been on. And then another thing I found on Tor, what was pretty interesting, I found a ping site. I ended up finding a gun site. It was very interesting. I remember when I think I tried to get it on Intel Exchange that they had. Um, it was down when that ISIS thing went on. Also, one story that I read on the deep web that still haunts me to this day. I was on it, looking at it, and it was on the unverified post, and I was looking at it, and I was reading, does anyone know how to kill this woman? She abducts children and rapes them. I would offer, but do you know any hitman to go and kill this woman? Or any undetectable ways to kill this person? And I was like, and then he went on, I'm pretty sure this girl has stole stuff from me too. And it gets on my nerves. So please, tell me something. And I was like, what the fuck? I mean, I've been on parts of the deep web that I probably shouldn't be on, from documents and stuff like that, looking at them. But it was weird. Just seeing that. Just knowing what was going through his mind. It's creepy. Why kill a person? It's not worth it. The deep web is, I mean, it's not as bad.
Uh,
The deep the deep web isn't as bad as the media portrays it.
it is strange at best, but you only have to go on there once to find things that you will forever forget seeing. That was the
Exactly.
case with me and my cousin.
I mean, I would do a deep web stream if you all wasn't so many
I'm,
pussies out
I'm not
there.
sure what we found I'm not sure if it was a red room or not, but we ended up finding a chat room where someone was being mutilated.
That was a red room.
Really, I thought they didn't exist.
Red rooms do exist.
Uh, all I know is there was a live chat with people saying what should happen to the person, and then a guy who was doing it.
Yeah, that's a red room.
Uh,
Well,
I
it could have been a snuff film.
we saw an eye get taken out with pliers.
I mean, it could have been a snuff film.
That's snuff.
Well, it could be snuff film is usually when they're killing a person for fun, and then people donate money to do what they want to them.
That was, they were taking an eye out.
It's probably, if someone donated it, it's probably what someone wanted to see.
Uh,
When it comes to the deep web, when it comes to paranormal, I've done so many research on it. I mean, I would do a deep web stream, but I haven't been on the deep web in forever. And I'm not really under another person's networking because I'm just like that derp that uses other people's network for that shit. But one thing that I loved finding, don't get me wrong, it was a gun site. I just liked looking at the guns they had. It was very interesting. Shut down. One of my favorite sites to get on the deep web just to look at is the People's Drugstore. I mean, just seeing how much they had 100 kilos a cocaine for $100, not $100. I think it was for 16 Bitcoin,
Mm-hmm.
and I found it. Also, I found a site to get free Bitcoin and Doge off. It wasn't on the deep web; it's on the clear net. It's called cryptospout.com. If you want to know if Mr. Deep Web's still here and he wants to know it, because I'm pretty sure he has a crypto wallet.
I don't think he's here.
I don't think he just stopped by to say hi.
Probably. He's not like what was it? Unit and King's Book in another stream I was watching. Uh,
Let's see, what else do I got here?
Hey, Sally's asking if you're only doing true stories.
Well, you can send in whatever you want. I'll still narrate it because I'm probably going to be here for a while tonight.
Really?
Oh yeah, wow. I'm going to be here for a long time tonight.
Why?
I just feel like it, and then it's overdue. One of these streams are overdue. I haven't did a real good interaction in a while. You know that's a fact. I haven't did one since my 50 subscriber special.
50 subscribers.
50 subscribers.
Subscribers.
But it's interesting the stuff you can. I love the not evil thing. It's just amazing. The search engine that I use on the deep web.
Okay.
What search engine?
I'm not going to use any.
What engine did you? Do you know Facebook has an onion portal?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
I mean, it's secured too.
So
send it over Twitter, Sally.
I don't have a need to go back.
I mean, the deep web. Okay, the deep web is illegal, but you're allowed to get on it for educational purposes for looking at stuff on the deep web. It's not illegal unless you're actually in some of the events like the red rooms or producing the human site, the human,
Like I said, we walked in, we didn't participate. We left as soon as we got in.
That you were lucky that some of the sites actually show the users. You didn't know.
Well,
I mean,
we weren't showing.
I couldn't stand probably looking at someone that's just getting ready to kill themselves. Like, get themselves killed because these people get kidnapped from anywhere.
Yep. Often enough from war-torn countries.
War-torn countries. Exactly. Because nobody cares.
Nope. They're like, not my problem. It's in a different country.
I mean, snuff films are make a lot of money. And you can even buy the currency in gas stations nowadays.
No thanks. Not for me.
Like you can buy the currency that you can turn it into online.
Oh, still no.
Like there was one story I was listening to that was very interesting. Actually, it was a story about going to the gas station every day, written into the store clerk's point of view, and the store clerk ended up asking. He bought $50 worth of these cards, and he'd have about 100. And the store clerk ended up asking the man what he did with his stuff, and he ended up saying he got on the deep web and watched snuff films. Sally, I'll read this here soon. Actually, read it here soon. I'm sorry I got stuck on the deep web thing, but Also, I want to know if Random Names is here. Random Name is here because I don't know who that is, and it freaks me out. But um, oh god, I don't topic. Oh shit! Come on, somebody, give me something. Oh, shit. Mm. I don't have a water with me today. We're all fucking sick.
Oh my God! Wow, Jill. I'm looking at this old photo someone took. Wow, Dr. Jill Stein tweeted, "Fidel Castro was a symbol of the struggle for justice in the shadow of empire. Presente."
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get me a water.
She does realize that Fidel literally executed prisoners of war crimes, right? That he
Yeah,
would go
we
up to
know.
them and shoot them in the head. And if they opposed his rule during the early infancy of his dictatorship, you would be killed. Like, uh, hey, Phoenix. I'm going to raid the chat now.
Oh, I'm getting my gaming chair here soon. Also,
You're going to do some gaming?
yeah, I'm getting my gaming chair Christmas.
Cool.
Also, I'm getting a new Skylander, so I get to show off all my characters that I've leveled up throughout the years. Sorry, what? I'm a major nerd when it comes to Spyro and stuff.
Hmm.
You blame me? Also, Crash Bandicoot's getting a reboot, if you didn't know.
I don't care about Crash Bandicoot, though.
You know what, Rainer? Go fuck yourself.
Okay. Hey, Melissa.
I'm here. Sup, Melissa? Sup, Phoenix? Sup, everybody else that's here?
Melissa's good at taking selfies.
Hey, Celestial. If you want to grind your characters out, and if you're on the first the Skylanders game, go to go to um go to battle, connect another controller, and just keep on fighting yourself. You'll level up to max in about 5 games. But make sure it's a high level character. Also, I got chicken McNugget.
Very nice. I got a pizza cooling down in the oven.
I'm better.
It's a DiGiorno Supreme Pizza.
Nice. Has anyone else got any more stories? Because I'm going to be here for a while. Rainer, translate that conversation for me.
Which conversation?
The Spanish one.
Okay, let's see here. Mel saying, "How are you? Good. And yourself, Mel?" Then, very good. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Rainer.
So, bullshit. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. It's just common talk. That's all it is.
All right. I don't know, Emil. Let's say 12 o'clock tonight. Sorry, guys, I'm eating. That's why I'm not talking much. But around 12 o'clock Eastern time. These chicken nuggets are fucking delicious.
Dang it, custom models distract me too much.
Uh-huh.
I'm making good cosplay, goddammit, it's distracting.
Good cosplay. Oh, I'll make a good cosplay. Here, just let me get my cat to imitate you. My cat is amazing. Rainer says it looks like a serial killer.
I love it.
My cat, Rainer, get off.
I'm gonna take your puss puss.
It's mine.
I'm gonna take him.
No, you're not.
He's part of my puss puss army.
You have a cat, Rainer.
He's part of my puss puss army, and I always need more puss puss.
He's your general.
No. Okay. Oh, in general? Yeah, of course. He needs to be able to slaughter those who. He needs to slaughter those who don't like puss puss.
I hope you know that my cat's name is Deadly Junior.
Oh, so he's even bigger puss puss. Yay! Perfect.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to narrate that urban legend that Celestial sent me.
Attempt, he says. Attempt.
Shut the fuck up, Rainer. The Signal, written by Celestial Noir. When it was written was 3/2/16. Josh lived on a lakefront property overseeing the woods on the other side. It was a beautiful place, and just outside of the city, the woods on the other side of the trees stretched for miles, as far as he knew. It was a pretty quiet and peaceful place, as far as traffic goes. Sorry, I burped. It was a pretty quiet and peaceful place as far as the traffic goes. But there was some other type of traffic. Something ominous was out there, and Josh would soon find out. Josh looked out of his windows to the back of his house at the lake one night. He admired the glistening water in the dim moonlight. It reminded him of the times he'd spent with his parents at their summer home when he was a child. He told himself one day he'd have a place like this and be fulfilled to himself. Josh noticed a faint light on the other side of the lake. It was very dim, but he made it out to be a small flashlight. It began flashing in an SOS pattern. He opened his windows to the cool night breeze coming across the lake. He grabbed his own flashlight and pointed at the other light and flashed it 3 times. The light on the other side flashed it 3 times. He waved his flashlight up and down, and the other copied. Josh knew that it was someone obnoxiously. Obviously, God mighty, obviously. He decided it wasn't too far away to go check out. He took a long walk around the lake and over to where he saw the light flashing. It took him about 15 minutes to get there. By the time he'd gotten over to the other side, whoever was flashing the light had left. They left and didn't leave any evidence behind there was ever anyone there. Curious, Josh walked around to the area a bit and didn't find anyone. Josh knew there was someone out here. Maybe they were just playing with him. He decided to head home. The next night, Josh saw the light again. He flashed his light 5 times, and the light copied back. Again, the light was dim and visible, but it was obviously someone. Let me get a drink of water. Again, the light was very dim and visible, but it was obviously someone. Josh told it in Morse code that he was coming to and to stay there. Josh jogged around the lake, which took him about 10 minutes to get there. When Josh got back to the site, he couldn't find anyone. Yet again. Josh was scratching his head over this. He couldn't figure out unless it was someone giving him a faulty SOS code and then running. He wasn't someone to ignore an SOS. He checked the area again and found no one. He flashed a super bright flashlight around the area and saw no one and no tracks. Josh decided to go home at this point. He was still not certain there was someone out here. Maybe seclusion from the city was beginning to play tricks on his mind. Josh was happy and healthy, but it was possible that he could have been experiencing an illusion or delusion. At any rate, Josh went home to his bed. The next morning, Josh got up and went out to the site again he'd seen the light coming from. He'd checked everywhere for tracks and altercations of the dirt. There was none. The dirt was how nature left it. Josh walked around the site and little for enjoying it, God bless. After about an hour, he went home to start his dinner. When cooking dinner, Josh looked periodically out the window, trying to catch the SOS flashlight again. It didn't show, not for a few hours. After Josh finished eating dinner, did the light begin blinking again. It was still giving the same SOS signal. Josh grabbed his flashlight, which was dull itself by now, and ran out the door, taking his truck to go see who was out there giving the SOS signal. Josh made it out there in less than 5 minutes and got out of his truck. He again saw no one, but that didn't stop him from looking around and checking out the area. No one and nothing was out there. Josh was getting a bit frustrated at this point. He could be sworn he'd saw a flashlight with an SOS signal out there. He ran back when he got home. An SOS signal popped up. He decided to grab some binoculars and look over at the light. The distance was too dark even for the binoculars, and he couldn't see anything except for lens flare. He decided he was going out to approach the site from the other side of the lake. He was sure he'd be able to see someone running if there was anyone. He got out there, and yet again, no one. He pulled out his flashlight and walked into the woods to see if he could find anyone in there. Sadly enough, Josh found something he wasn't looking for. He stepped right into an extra large, saber-toothed bear trap in his leg. Like a twig, and the gigantic teeth dug into his flesh. Josh wailed out in pain. He was trapped, and since he was someone blacking out, he wasn't able to gather his strength to open the trap from himself. He examined the trap with his dim flashlight and saw how barbaric and sadistic it looked. Who the hell would ever need something like this? Josh asked himself. Josh sat there, his leg caught in the trap. Once he'd blocked the pain out, he started looking for a way out. The trap was still tied to a nearby tree, so he wasn't going anywhere with the trap on his leg. Josh did the only thing he could be doing. His wife was still at the house. He pointed his dim flashlight at the house and flashed the SOS signal. Over in the distance, he could faintly see a dim flashlight giving an SOS signal back to him. Josh never made it out in the woods. Maybe weeks and weeks later, someone may have found his body due to unsightly bear trap and was dug into his head. The mysterious signal has been seen a lot of people right before the untimely deaths. Those the secrets are behind the mysterious legends of the signal. Good job. And now I know what happened there.
Making another sound.
Recap.
God damn
Okay.
it.
I'm doing a recap.
No.
I'm doing a recap on the damn story.
Ah.
But, okay. So, time loop is my opinion on this. He was living in a time loop, and he'd see his dim flashing light on the other side. And at first, I thought it was just a mirror image, a shapeshifter just mocking his every move. But then, as I read the story, I was like, couldn't that just be himself? And it ended up being himself. I mean, he must have been out there for about a week and then finally died from that. The bear trap keeping blood somewhat in there. And then finally just, died over from lack of that. But what could have made it, I'm not going to shit on your story here, Celestial, but what would have made it interesting is to know that he had a wife from the beginning of the story. I'm sorry, but that was just my opinion, and hope you don't get mad at me for that. But in all, it was a very good read. And I enjoyed it.
I'm working on a thing.
You're working on a song.
Don't you dare do that again.
Luckily, I said
I
in
will
the
leave.
description of the video, the story was up for debate, but you're close to what it was. Okay. I'm going to tweet out the stream that we're still streaming. My phone.
Yeah, don't work.
I mean, I enjoyed it, so I still don't sit on my phone. Lose it every stream, every deadly official stream. I lose my phone.
You lose a what?
I lose my stream. I lose my phone every stream.
Oh.
Just ask Emil. He knows. I found it. Oh God, ask him. The things you do in the chat, you all. But it would help if you all could tweet out the stream. The chat is my domain. No, it's not, Rainer.
Yes,
Stop.
it is. Yes, it is.
I will time you out, buddy.
Why?
Because it's my domain. It's mine.
What?
Thank you, Rainer, for retweeting. I'll allow you this once. I'll allow you this once to do it, okay? My kitty. Oh my God. No, Rainer. No kitty balls. No, Rainer. Bad. That's a bad Rainer. And, blocked from the blacklist.
What?
I already have porn blocked on the backlist. No, I don't want to do kitty either.
We all know you want to do porn. That gulp of realization.
Sorry, I had to clear my throat. But um, I mean, so what did you think about that narration though, on that story, Rainer?
Decent.
God damn it, Emil. What'd you say?
What?
What'd you say? How good was that reading? I know it was a little bit messed up, but the grammar was a
It
little
was,
bit
it was
out.
alright. Wait, do you hear things in the background?
What? Oh, that's my brother, probably.
Did you hear anything in the background?
I've been hearing your song in the background too.
You can hear it?
I've been hearing bits of it.
Oh, probably because my headphone, it has bass ports, so it lets some sound out. I love this piano for some reason. The particular riff is good, but I just don't know how to mix it up the way I wanted to.
Thanks, Marge. Thanks. Calling me. Calling me. But Rainer,
Yes.
enough. Enough. I will pour water all over you. I thought you better sit down. I will put you in the bath with the dog. I swear I will. Don't make me get Bella in here to give you a bath.
I'm gonna bite you, bitch.
You're gonna fight me. What? Your tiny little paws.
My pa's gonna dick you.
Just imagine that.
I'm imagining like a liger, the gigantic cat, that big ass cat, is like smacking you.
Just imagine me and you, a little kitty, and you're the little kitty, and then me and you need to get that animated, okay? Me and you need to get an animator to animate that. Just me and you fighting, like you're the cat and then I'm deadly, and then you just go punch, punch, punch. Then you ended up spitting out blood as I punch you, and then you punch me back and does the same thing, you know?
Yeah. It's a skit, Celestial. It's all it is.
It's a little skit. Don't worry.
Woo-wee. Time for pizza. I got me a supreme pizza right here.
You got you some Pringles too.
I ain't got Pringles. I got Lay's chips though, and some Cheetos.
Does anyone got any stories they want to share with me for me to read them out? I mean,
Oh yeah, looking delicious.
I'm here till 12 o'clock Eastern time, so might as well just sit back, relax, get comfy, grab popcorn.
It's already almost 10 for you.
Yeah, got 2 more hours in this stream, and
There we
so
go, fresh pizza. Woo. How's that? I'm gonna serve myself on a big ass plate.
bigger. I threw my cat in the bath, and she's like, "I ain't even mad."
What?
Well, Sally, we can't like you. I don't know. My cat just
My cat acts like
looking
he's
out.
drowning.
My cat's out always outside. So
He's always safe. We never get the water above his head. Never. Not even close to his neck. But he always acts
uh,
like he's drowning.
all right, Lenny. It's nice talking to you, Lenny. I hope to get you into a stream sometime. Also, I'm thinking about doing an early one here next, not weekend because I have a Christmas party,
Good night.
but
Good night, my friend.
next Friday. I want to see if I can get an early one to get Dr. Creepin' Von Pasta into one.
I think he's from Germany. I don't know. I never actually asked him where his
I thought he
country's
was Turkish.
origin. Turkish? No, no,
Yeah.
no, 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 no. I was referring to Lenny. As
Oh,
for Dr.
actually, I know where he's
Creepin,
from. He told me.
Creepin is from England.
Yeah. He's from, but Lenny's from Scandinavia.
Ah, okay. He's got a badass accent, dude. I love it.
Oh God, I know. I was listening to his videos like he deserves more subscribers than me.
I love his fucking accent, dude. It's amazing.
Go subscribe to him.
He deserves a lot more subscribers. He could take all my subs. We only talk
He,
about cat shit anyhow.
he could take mine. Rainer, I got it. Okay, Bumpkin. Here's the deal. I'll take you ice fishing if you're good the rest of the stream.
Okay.
It's your big juicy ice fish. I'm gonna name you Bumpkin at the rest of the stream.
Well, that's my DJ name, so that's still appropriate.
DJ Bumpkin.
Yep.
I could see you just being DJ in a party and just have that big old cat mask on.
Mm-hmm.
I can talk about cats too. Which cats? Oh,
Put it on a shirt. God damn it. The bad thing is I know people will buy it.
what?
Not just people in
Me,
our community. Like I've got some people I've got some people like political people out there in the alt right and in the radical left media who love my shit. They would start wearing that shit ironically. They would buy my shirt and start wearing it ironically.
Rainer, that needs to be me and you need to have a shirt. I'll take you ice fishing if you're good.
If you
Deadly.
have my icon there or like my cat there, yes.
Put yes. Um. Okay. Can you all do me a favor and either share this on Facebook and stuff? I'm wanting to get some stories in tonight and narrate a few things for you all tonight. So I'm trying to refrain from creepy pastas for you all to next week. But if you could just go share that out, it'd be great.
I have a story up on Reddit right now on No Sleep. It's supposed to be released next week on my website, but if you want, I can send it to you and you can narrate it out right now.
How long is it?
It's one of the shorter ones. You know, my shortness is like 1,000 words,
Yeah.
so
Go ahead.
I'd
Send
say
it
it's
to
a
'em.
good eight. I could say it's a good 8 minutes. Solid 8 minutes.
Yeah, share it
Oh,
on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, whatever you got.
it's actually
I
partially
mean,
true. This one's
I mean,
partially
I,
true.
I mean, you know me. I don't really ask for y'all to share out my stuff. I'm just wanting an interaction stream tonight, just to
Remember that
cozy on.
story? Remember that story? Plucking life strings, holding lifelines.
Yeah, the one I narrated that I told you to
I
write.
feel like I feel like such an idiot because I didn't realize that was a glitch in the matrix.
It was such a good story. Oh my god, I loved reading it.
It makes no sense. I didn't know that it was a glitch in the matrix. I was such a fucking idiot. I found that out yesterday, and so I posted up on glitch in the matrix. Let me see like the overall percentage. Like 2/3 of the people have it upvoted, but it's like got like 10 or 11 upvotes overall. Yeah,
Well, send it my way, and I'll. Wait, is it plucking life strings?
yeah, it is. So I'm gonna send
I
you
already
another one.
narrated that.
I know, so I'm sending you another one. I was just commenting on that one.
Oh, that was a really good story. I enjoyed that. You should
I'm
write
glad.
more field pastas.
I will soon. What I'm actually working on is like a couple more stories to finish up the month. I'm going to work on some origin stories. I have one for Swamp Dweller coming. Got one for Spooks Patrol. I may do one for Belladonna Black. That's still up in the air. I haven't talked to Dr. Creepin, but I do eventually want to do something for him because I've worked with him for quite a while now. He's narrated a lot of my library, so I definitely want to be the person who writes his origins.
I mean, I'll Dr. Creeping on Pasta. I've talked to him since he's had 500 subscribers.
I'll
He's
link it
great.
in the chat.
All right. Oh yeah, you all don't have that special privilege like he does. He can post links. Okay. Uh, okay, I'm gonna try to do it like I did the other stories the other day.
Mhm.
So this happened just over an hour ago, and I'm still unsure of what to do. Normally, I just write and hear about crazy experiences like this, and am not the person who's actually had experiences with real life monsters. But that all changed tonight. I live in an apartment complex and take my laundry out to the main office to wash and dry it. And I usually do it late on Thursday nights. But I was terrified. For my first time during a trip down there, nothing much scares me anymore. I've seen it all. Beheadings, tearings of flesh, brutal acts of violence, and murder. People vanishing without a trace or witness. I've witnessed it all, and none of that scares me. But something tonight sent more than a chill down my spine. For the first time in a long time, I don't know if I'll be safe, or even if the authorities can protect me. I thought that sounds, I thought that sounds would have quit by now, but they haven't stopped. I just need to stay calm and talk about how this all started. I went down, as usual, to the main office with my laundry basket and tossed my dirty laundry, down into the washing machine and paid for a quick cycle. I came back a few minutes early and removed the clothing from the washing machine. I didn't see any harm from removing my clothes just 2 minutes before the cycle ended, and I did. I placed them into a nearby dryer and closed up the washer, but something unusual started happening. The washer started to move again, and a strange sound began to echo the room. It hurt my ears just to hear the slightest vibration it was making. The sound coming from the machine sounded less like a machine and like a more painful wail. It continued on for several minutes, what I was hearing, and tried to record the audio, but but by the time I had pulled out the camera on my phone, the sound had stopped. I walked over to the machine in shock and wondered why it was making that noise. But when I opened the machine up, I saw something that both scared me and made absolutely no sense. Inside, at the bottom, I saw a shadow of a face. No, it was more like the color of the face that was a shadow. It didn't seem human. It had a blank expression, one mute of features or any signs of life. But just as I began to take a closer look at it, the eyelids opened to reveal two dark spears, and a straight line that was its mouth opened up in a tunnel and let out a piercing wail. The scream was so powerful it threw me back against the table, and the washer lid closed again after I let go of it. The sound stopped once again. The lid had shut itself. I set a timer on my phone for when the dryer would be done and ran out. I ran out of the office and began to race my way back to my apartment, but stopped dead in my tracks as I come face to face with the shadow figure in full form. It was about a foot taller than me, making it 7 feet tall. It had a slender form, but seemed to tower over me in the moonlight. I could see its face now. It slowly blinked, its dark, soulless eyes studying every inch of me. I slowly began to walk away, back towards my apartment, hoping that maybe I would be able to get away from it without attacking me. But just a few paces after that thought went through my head, I heard it wailing at me and began to run again as I heard the thundering footsteps of the figure. It may have been a complete shadow, but by the sounds it was making with its very feet as it ran at me, something told me I shouldn't let this thing strike me, or it would be like getting hit by an oncoming train. I raced up a short flight of stairs to my apartment and locked myself in. I could hear the thunderous slams of its fist against my door and its walls, demanding to be allowed entry. I called the police and hid in my bathroom. I made sure the operator stayed on the line with me the entire time so that they could document whatever happened. But by the time the police arrived, the noises had stopped. I opened my door to see if anyone was there, but I only saw the police cruiser driving away from my apartment, almost as nothing had happened. It was strange because I asked if the operator was hearing the same noises as I was, but they claimed they didn't hear what I was describing. They heard the banging at my door, but no wailing noises. They dismissed my call and hung up on me. I wasn't sure if I was being pranked or if all the way this was some crazy hallucination I was having. None of it made any sense. All I wanted was to clean my laundry, and this strange, abnormal abomination, there we go, started attacking me. I decided to wait for over an hour until I felt the coast was clear and made my way to the office to get my clothes from the dryer. I didn't notice it on my way out, but I had nearly dropped my basket when I came in. My apartment door is thick oak door, reinforced with steel. The door was beaten so badly that I could see the steel and showed every evidence of claws dragging through the wood and metal. It was worn down to the thickness of a sheet of paper. I closed the door carefully and locked it again. I'd have to call a repairman to repair the door in the morning. But I didn't feel that all this was quite over. I closed and locked all the windows and shut all the blinds in my bedroom and went to go take a long shower. I got out of the shower and dressed for bed, trying to relax and find some sleep. Part of me felt that it was all over, and part of me felt that it was just the beginning. Right as I was about to fall asleep, I had shut my eyes. I shot awake because what sounded like it was coming from the office. I heard the sounds of the wailing again.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I was signing in to upload it. There you go, it's uploaded.
Part of that story is actually true.
Oh, I got a message. That's interesting.
The wailing from the washing machine is true. Freaked the hell out of me.
Sorry, one of the authors of the stories I narrated here recently messaged me, and I had to. Okay, who's in the chat now? I'm sorry that it took me so long to get to it. That was a good story, Rainer. Thanks for letting me narrate it.
Mm-hmm.
So anyone want to send me anything else? And I hope you enjoyed that story. I hope I narrated it like you wanted me to.
We're pretty good.
I mean, my acting's getting better as more as I read.
Mm-hmm.
You have to admit that, because I'm definitely getting better.
Yeah, but it was unnerving. Like that sound was true. I tried to record it, but it ended before I could.
No, that's fine, Rainer. I have a list. I have something to send to you, Sally Celestial. I have something to send you. Um, it's something. I think it's an EVP that I got, but I'm not for sure. Just wanted to go over it. Um, I am a turtle. The chat. What is the chat? What is love, love, love? Sorry. Kitty face. What is the chat? But like I said, I'm gonna be here till 12 o'clock, so I might actually narrate that here soon, Rainer, on my channel. I tried recording a 600 subscriber special for you all, but it didn't work out. But like I wanted to say to Sally, the audio it has a little lisp that when I had my blue snowball that I've never heard before. And I think I went over it with you, haven't I, Rainer?
Mm-hmm.
It's very weird, ain't it? The way it starts. And I just wanted to
Mm-hmm.
tell you about it, and I just wanted you to go over it.
Mm-hmm.
Stop agreeing. It's enough agreeing. Is Melissa still here? Melissa, you still here? Um, Also, that Jeff. Oh, that's gonna be great.
My God, Darby and Spooky are playing that game I made. I made this game.
Um,
It's funny. Oh wait, did I cut out?
no, he didn't. Sorry, I was looking at my. I got a message. Phantom of Darkness sent me a message.
All right, well I'm gonna tell them my game. I'm gonna tell the chat my game. So I created this game called that I like to call Mahoy Miyoy, a reference to the old SpongeBob SquarePants show. The reason I call it this is merely because of a silly gimmick. You could literally use any other word you want, but it's much funnier to hear that come out because of the game itself. So in this game, it's a play on sexuality in the sense that you're trying to say something out loud you would imagine like a partner would say during intercourse that would turn them off. Say, for example, you're turned off by someone having a daddy kink and saying something like, "Oh yeah, do me harder, daddy." That would turn you off. The If you hear something like that that turns you off, you're supposed to say "mahoy me yoy." So I'm saying different lines to try and turn other people off. And if it turns you off, me yoy. The first person to 25 mahoy me yoy points wins. The caps or whatever you want. But yeah, say for example, deadly by
Sorry, that's still
dimension
you're cutting
by
out for me,
dimension.
but it's still.
Say for example, Deadly is turned off to having food in bed, and I say, "Oh yeah, I got a pineapple ready for that ass," and that turns him off. He has to say "Mahoy miyoy." I'm not subbing you on Red, you know. I don't care how good that dig looks. I ain't subbing you on RepTube.
It's sending. Celestial.
Oh my gosh.
Ah, shit. Rain, are you there? Okay.
Yes.
I thought it was Lady Cow. Okay, I got another story, and I'm gonna be reading it here soon. I don't what the Miss Craft Geek. Okay, I'm sending it now here, Ozzy. There you go. I sent it. Okay. Next story. I don't know how long this is. Okay, it's not that long. So some background before I start. This story happened about 2 years ago. My friend Storm was supposed to hang out with our friend Kent
I'm gonna go for now.
on Friday. What? Okay.
I gotta go. I'll talk to you
Mics are
later.
cutting out feeds. All right.
Bye.
All right. Rainer, bye. Kent won Friday. She had this massive crush on him, which she denied constantly. Even to herself, she was supposed to take the bus home. So Kent had to tell her how to get to the bus stop, which was on the main street from his house. So Storm generally knew where his house was, but not specifically. So she didn't end up going to his house. But she was so desperate to hang out with him, so she decided to find his house the next day. She convinced me to help her out, which took a while. So at 8 o'clock, we took the bus to the bus stop. We took the bus to the bus stop that I mentioned before, and we took the directions that Kent described. Since Kent was really through with his directions, Storm was able to narrow down what side of the street his house was on. So we eventually found a house that we figured was his. It was actually some old guy's house. So we decided to run and decided to go back home. A few days later, Kent and Storm hung out at his house, and she told me they were pretty close to finding his house, since it was a few doors from the old guy. I'm glad we didn't, though. We would have been scared that ever leaving shit out of that kid. Um, I think it's near the 10-second mark, the 9, 10, 11-second mark. It's a little lisp that you'll hear. Silly. Um, well, it's fine, Miss Craft. I think I'm not for sure. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, but I just wanted to say that it was a good story, and I appreciate for sending it in. I'm reading everything you all send to me tonight, so no porn, but go ahead and send me anything you want, and I'll go ahead and I'll narrate it out. This stream is about you all. It's not really about me. I just wanted to come and interact with you all, get to talk to you again. I know I haven't been doing that in the streams like I've wanted to here lately, but I'm going to be doing this every other 2 weeks, and then I'm going to have a 24-hour stream the night of I'm going to have a 24-hour stream Christmas Eve when I get my PS4 set up, get the game installed, get everything set up. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be here all night for you all, just to talk to and stuff. But on the week of my semesters, I probably won't be talking much to you all, doing any videos, because my semesters is much more important and stuff, so I can really talk to you. Oh God, don't give me any mind. They did that before. That's why I quit doing this segment. Um, yeah, but Silly, did you find anything in that audio? So I got one from Dark Pasta. I don't know if I still have that. Uh. So how are you all enjoying yourselves right now on the stream? I just wanted to ask. Hope you're all doing swell. Hellbit is now streaming. Um, Sorry if I was typing the shit silly in the chat. And is anyone else in the chat? Twitter, Emil. But it's a list that wasn't supposed to be there. Sorry, I'm not talking. Let me see if I can get somebody in here. Um, I don't know who to put in here. But yeah, do you all have any more stories for me? I mean, I don't know if anyone else is here, but let's try to get some people in here. Oh, you have two Twitters. Oh, okay. Sorry. Oh, Rainer had to go. He going to get off for a while. I need more people. Yeah, Ray left. Bumpkin left. Hmm. I'm sorry, I'm not talking. I mean, I'm gonna put the thing in the chat so if I can get people in here to talk to, but if you want to come in here and talk to me, there's the link. Anyone? Probably shouldn't have did that, but oh well. Um, I don't have anything else to talk to. I don't have any more stories to read. I really don't. Oh god, this is horrible. So I've never run out of any stories to read because everybody will just keep on sending them and sending them. Um, anyone? Sorry, I'm singing Christmas songs now. What the fuck? Hmm. Screw you, Siri. Hmm. Deadly, horrible. It kind of is. Silly. Ooh, me and you won't fight. Me and you won't fight, silly. Me and you won't fight. I got nothing. What?
Here,
Put them right there.
I want to put it up.
I'll put them up.
You know,
Yeah, I know where they go.
put it under your bed like it was.
I got no one to talk to now. I'll be right back, guys. I need to go use the bathroom. Okay, guys, I'm back. I don't know if y'all missed me or what. Oh no, probably all did, but I'm back. No one's probably watching me anymore. Didn't sound like you went. No, the bathroom ain't that far. It's that far away. No, my mom was screaming at my dad. So yeah. Um, I have nothing else to do. I'm trying to plan in here till 12 o'clock. So sit back, get comfy. I guess. I mean, 2 hours ago. God bless. Another 2 hours to go. So 4 hour stream. So I'm probably not gonna be here that long. Start spamming everybody down my free on my messages. They say, "Come watch my stream. Come watch your stream." Oh God, that'd be painfully. I just realized that's glasses on here. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's some glasses. Play some games. No, I don't. I'll grab a creepypasta off the creepypasta wiki. Give me recommendations. Okay, I got one for y'all. That I've been wanting to narrate on my channel for forever. Change the name of the stream. One I wanted to be reading for you all for a long time. I'm glad you came. Sorry, I'm singing now. This one always freaks me out too. I'm sorry, guys, but this is a ritual pasta. That really freaks me out. And I had to do that. This is the only creepypasta that ever give me chills. So I hope you're all ready for this wonderful video. Well, not video, you know what I meant. This wonderful story. Scare's just uploaded. But who's ready for another video? I think I actually read this on my channel. I think I actually did. Did I? Eh. Wait, no, I want to read a different one. No. This one literally scares me. Right now, there is a thin man in a skin-tight black suit sitting in a closet. His bony knees bent to his chest, his spidery white fingers wrapped around his ankles. He sits there and has been sitting there since you began reading this. His name is Greed. Can you hear him breathing yet? Now that you're aware of his existence, if you open your closet door, you will see him sitting there. Immediately, his expression's face will smile, and his sharp green eyes will lock onto yours. You may open and close the closet as much as you wish, and you may leave him there as long as you like, but he will never go away. Every time you look inside your closet, he will sit there, eyes following yours. Only you will see him. Don't attempt to tell anyone else. They will question your sanity. If you ignore greed, gradually he will take over your existence. When you look into a mirror, you will see him standing behind you, smiling his eerie smile. You will see him sitting in the back of your car as you drive home late from work, as you turn the lights off downstairs and you run up the steps to the safety of your bedroom. He will be running behind you. Even if you do not look to turn, you will hear a second pair of footsteps. There is only one way to get rid of yourself of greed. At exactly midnight of any night of the year, apart from Christmas Eve, sit in front of your closet with a razor in your left hand. You must be alone. Your lights must be off, and you must place a lit tea candle in between you and your closet door without opening the door. Repeat this verse. In return for my sanity, I give you my soul. Use it as you wish, but please leave me alone. The closet door will swing open, revealing Greed, whose eyes are already glaring at you in the face. He will hold out his long, bony hand over it, and with your left, he will make a clean cut across your wrist and let your blood fill his hand. Once it is full, he will retreat it and place your gift in the top right of his coat pocket. Then he will stand up and walk out of your house, the doors opening themselves for him. He will never return. From that moment on, your life will be perfect. You will effortlessly become rich and beyond belief. You will marry the love of your life and achieve anything your heart desires. You will never become sick. You will die warm and comfortable in your bed, surrounded by those you love. But once your eyes finally closed and your lungs stop breathing, you will meet Greed again. He will take you to visit your loved ones who you have left behind, and you will watch helplessly as he plays his game. He will take the sharpest knife from the kitchen and hide in their closet. And next time they open it, he will slaughter and devour them. He will repeat this little ritual until everyone you ever loved is lying dead in a puddle of their own blood. After he finally finished his twisted game, your soul from his top right coat pocket and swallow it. You will become a part of him and a part of this game forever. However, if you take the option to ignore him, he will never leave. And every once in a while, if you turn over in the direction of your partner in bed, instead of seeing their beautiful face, your eyes will meet with his. And that evil grin will still be stretched over the rows of his sharp teeth. The end. I hope you all enjoyed that. Um, Hello, newcomers that's here. Hope you enjoyed that narration if you got to it or got to the end of it. Um, Stories to send me, go ahead and send them in. Hi, Rick Gowing. Um, like I said, if you got any stories, send me them in right now, and I will go ahead and read them out. This is live narration night with Deadly. That's what I'm gonna name this. What do you mean, Sally? I mean, I've got a lot better. A lot better of what? Narrating or doing streams? Um, oh, thank you, Rick. Sorry. I'm sorry I'm singing. I don't know if you all can hear me or not, but I've gotten that song stuck in my head somehow. Still, it means a lot. But all to everyone that's helped me actually, that's helped me out narrating Rainer, even some of the bigger narrators that's helped me. I would all of them, even Unit, man, I could have probably did a lot better on it, but yeah, man, but yeah. Oh, I don't think I could read live. I'm pretty sure you could do it. I mean, it's just like talking live. I mean, it for me narrating. I've always loved it since I've been a child. I love reading to others, reading books, but I can't present a project properly. Or read in front of you all and show you all stuff that I've found interesting. But kind of for me, no, I cannot do a project. That's why I put these projects together all the time, like these things. I mean, like not like I can't just like narrate, like not narrate, but I can't just present a project. It's so hard for me. And to think, I think my last narration was probably the best narration I've ever had. I'm being honest there. I need to do that actually. Even though like sometimes it'll like I'm not really messed up by it. It's just a lot to take in for me. Like I'm not really an acting type. I don't act. I'm not basically went to theater. This is just something I chose to do for ended up loving it. And I never thought I'd end up recording after the first video. But I've kept on my schedule, and I will continue to keep on my schedule. And I just wanted to say to you all that I love every single minute I get to spend with you all doing these live streams. And my channel, I started about 9 months ago. Around Christmas, the 22nd, will be my 10th channel, my 10th month birthday. I'll be on YouTube for 10 months. It's gonna be beautiful, and hopefully that gives me the strength to get through these semesters here soon. And I just wanted to say that Celestial for getting my mic equalized is just fabulous. Thank you, man. I owe you a big uh, at what you do, the mics you get. You help. You've even helped Una out, which is great. You deserve a lot more subs than you have, man. You're a great narrator. Yeah. I'm glad I got to stream today. I didn't even go on to stream, but I just felt like I was in the mood for it. Because, yeah, you've been here since 100, Emil. Woo. You've been here a while. But a lot of people, I think, take their channels for granted and don't see how valuable it is to them until they let it go. Like another great narrator, I read creepy pastas, has been gone. He's been in college. He has over 100,000 subscribers. I haven't talked to him in a while, but he's a very good narrator, and go check him out. And for new people coming in, I just wanted to say that if you have a story, send them in to me. But if you don't, you don't. I'm sorry, but if you want to write one real fast and send to me, I'll gladly narrate it no matter what. Um, oh, I hear my mom screaming again. That's just beautiful. Um, four stories. Four stories. Where the fuck did she go? Um, fourth story. You mean for you? Spooky stories for you? I'm just getting likes now. I don't get it. Let's keep on getting likes. I've got 3 in the past minute. It's like going down, up and down, up and down. I don't get it. But yeah. Hello, living dead girl. Glad you can make it. You have any stories for me to read? Got a creepy pasta you want me to read? Just tell me, recommend it to me since I got the thing up. Who is this random name? I think I know who it is actually. Oh, okay. Um, Someone added me on Snapchat. Four stories, four stories. They wasn't ever here in my chat. Oh, this person. Yeah, that's a dead channel. I'm not getting copyrighted by him. Yeah, it is a dead channel. Last she posted was 8 months ago. Did she do her own thumbnails? I'm just saying. See discussions. Great. Sure. I just want to say, do you have this girl on Twitter? That was around the time I started. Was 9 months? Was 8 9 months ago? 8 months ago was when I started. Well, 9 months ago. 9 months ago is when I started, and like I just noticed something right here with her videos. I don't know if you noticed this, but she has one. Okay, today added the newest and the most popular. Most popular. Okay, 11 months ago is when she started. She started December of last year. They added newest. The newest that she added, they added oldest. Okay, she added one 8 months ago. Okay, her last video was 9 months ago. She's still gaining subscribers. Hmm. But she's still gaining subscribers, which is weird. Because 9 months ago, she had 100 subscribers. I mean, let me see here. Right there it is. I'm following her. May 10th was the last thing. Wait a minute. I remember when you did that, the winged spider thing. Or when you posted that. I remember following this girl. I think I mentioned her in something. I got it. Display still. Um, I don't know. I mean, I've heard of her. I mean, I just forgot about her. I mean, I followed her. I think I tried getting a collab with her. I remember that. I tried getting a collab with her. She never responded. Hey, um, Celestial. When in her last video, she said, "Thank you all. Sorry for the delay in uploading. Please share it, like, and listen." There was another one that says, "I'm sorry for not uploading. These 2 weeks have been hectic." She said, okay, Celestial, come on, love me. Come on, love me. Okay, but I found something on her Twitter. Sally, I just wanted to tell you something about. I was looking at her things. Okay, May 10th. She last tweet. April 7th was the last 2 tweets before that. Then we got March 19th when she retweeted your retweet. Then we got this. Thank you all. Sorry for the delay in uploading. Please share, like, and listen. March 14th. It said, I'm sorry for not uploading. These 2 weeks have been hectic. March 9th. Another one. There's one more. I'm sorry to everyone. I'll be posting a narration soon. March 5th. And then that's it. But I just wanted to say, the one of the narration creepypasta in between started a day before me. Was a day before after I started, and I've noticed that too, Miss Craft Geek. There's been a lot of the small narrators just disappearing at a time, and it's been weird. It's been very, very weird. Oh God, Phantom Librarian. I don't. Does anyone know what's going on with him anymore? Guys, I promise I'm not killing these small YouTubers. Um, not. I swear I'm fucking not. Their subs will be mine. I'm not killing them. I promise. And they're probably not even dead. They're probably just off of Twitter, off of this shit, this hellhole called YouTube. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that's what happened with me. A lot there. That happened to me there. Celestial. My girlfriend would text me back. She's asleep though. Huh. Sorry, I'm watching a Snapchat video. Oh, sorry, I'm getting watching the Snapchat. Just getting. Um, uh, See you around, Sally. Sorry, I got started watching it, looking at Snapchat. The thing I want to end this soon, guys. I can't go on any longer. Um, I'm saying this stream. I'm just gonna go to sleep here soon. So, on the next video, guys, I love you all to death, and hopefully see you at the next live narrations with Deadly. And I will read all your stories out you have for me, guys. So stay tuned for that one in a few weeks. I love you all. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.